It's 5 o'clock and you're watching Newsfeed with myself and Ntlanhla Sihume. We take you to Boksburg now, where ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa has praised the party's National Executive Committee for work it's been doing over the past 3 days. NEC members have been meeting ahead of next year's elections. Ramaphosa has given some feedback on these discussions. Now, Ziyanda Ngcobo is covering this story for us and joins me live. Ziyanda, we saw the president getting candid with the members of the media, but also touching on a number of serious issues. What can you tell us or give us an overview of what the president has said there?
Well, I tell you what, Ntlanhla, a much welcomed engagement with President Cyril Ramaphosa. You would know the criticism that's been leveled against the president for not engaging enough with South African media, and the president also pushing back towards the media colleagues here to ask why the coverage of the Africa Peace Mission that he undertook a few weeks ago, why the coverage was so negative. So really a constructive discussion and questions being posed to President Ramaphosa, including which I think has been the dominant theme here around the BRICS summit. One, will Vladimir Putin be physically present in South Africa for that summit on the 22nd to the 24th of August in light of the warrant of arrest that's been issued against him by the International Criminal Court? Suffice to say, the president not responding directly, but he says that it will be a virtual summit and all the leaders of BRICS plan to be present in South Africa. Let's listen to what he had to say.
We're not going to have a virtual BRICS summit. We are going to have a physical BRICS summit, and all of us are committed to having a summit where we will be able to eyeball each other. We have not held a physical summit for quite a long time, almost 3 years now, and so sorry to disappoint you. It's not going to be virtual.
And so that's what the president has had to say about the BRICS summit, but certainly even when he was asking about the negative media or the negative reporting around the Africa Peace Mission, one of the responses from a politics editor at News 24, Kenita Hunter, was also about the coherence of South Africa's foreign policy. But when we talk about issues back home as well, Ntlanhla, just this morning, the City Press reporting about Deputy President Paul Mashatile talking about how he feels that there are plans to oust him as the deputy president. And this is also against the backdrop of one Bejane Chauke, who is a very close ally of President Ramaphosa, releasing a statement on his Twitter saying that his number has been, or what looks like his number, or what looks similar to his phone number, has been seen in WhatsApp, fake WhatsApp messages that are linked to a plot to oust the deputy president. Well, the president confirming that he saw that report, that he's spoken to Mashatile and plans to still speak to him some more, but basically assuring him that, I appointed you and I'm the only one who could fire you unless the ANC NEC decides to do otherwise. So let's listen to what the president said in that regard.
I had a discussion with the deputy president and I said, but what is this? And we are going to have another discussion and I immediately said to him, I appointed you and I'm the only person who can de-appoint you, and there is just no thought, no plan, no inkling whatsoever that something like that could be in the works. And I would have, to have my own head examined, to have had a deputy president appointed, and thereafter, because I'm the only one who could remove him, unless the party decides so, and then do that. So there is no truth or substance to that at all.
So President Cyril Ramaphosa speaking there, of course, about those reports that Paul Mashatile believes that there's a plot to oust him from office, and he'll continue on those engagements. But also in Nhlanhla, the President touching on geopolitical issues and the role of South Africa and the African continent when it comes to the conflict regarding Russia and Ukraine. And it's still a dominant topic given, as I've mentioned, South Africa hosting the BRICS Summit next month, the posture of South Africa, and how South Africa was caught up in the geopolitical tensions when journalists and the security personnel of the president were not allowed off that plane in Poland during that Africa Peace mission in Nhlanhla.
That's our reporter Ziyanda Ngcobo. She's in Boksburg unpacking what the president has said over an hour-long interview and getting candid with members of the media in what I must say is a rare sit-down interview with the president, but also promising to have more engagement with members of the media.